P1 in the building. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a hot minute since we've done one of these corrupt pastors, but welcome back to the series. Welcome back to Corrupt Pastors. In case you don't know me, in case you haven't been around my channel, you know how I feel about this guy. You know how I feel about Pastor Greg Locke. He's the guy best known for I think if you know my channel, best known for the Dunkin' Donuts video. There's so much in that video that you have to watch it for yourself. You have to watch it for yourself. Link in the description, so go check that video out. But anyways, let's kind of jump into the video. So in case you want some context about what's going on, so he basically got banned from Twitter not that long ago, and he reacted well exactly as you'd expect. So let's get into the video and let's jump right in. Without further ado, here we go.
Hey guys, Pastor Greg Locke here. I want you to share this video. As you can see, the title demonstrates the fact that I was just finally permanently banned today from Twitter. They've given me 30 days, they've given me 10 days, they've given me 3 days or 24 hours through the years. I've been on Twitter since 2009. It's the most difficult platform to build. And finally, after we got up to almost 114,000 followers, now granted, after January the 6th, they took away about 20,000 followers. But finally, after building it up, having a verified platform on Twitter, they take the whole thing away after years, since 2009, because I'm a danger. Guess who's still...
Okay. Let's stop the video right here. Okay, he says he's a danger. Yes, that is fairly reasonable. He's one of those extreme, like, in case you don't know, he's one of those extremist Republicans where he wants there to be violence and chaos, but because he's a Christian, he's laid back about it, so he's very reserved about it. But deep down, he wants violence. He wants there to be nothing but chaos and nothing but people not wearing masks, just running around kissing each other. That's pretty much what he wants, in case you don't understand.
Still on Twitter, the Taliban, ladies and gentlemen. Are you awake yet, sheep? Wake up.
It's funny how he calls people sheep. It's funny how he's calling people sheep, but yet most of your congregation are sheeps. Like, let's be honest for a second. Most of your congregation is sheeps. If you told people to pee on ropes, they would be doing that in the streets. Let's just be honest about it, dude. Like, you want to call out people that are sheep, but you're over here being the sheep leader. Like, let's be honest.
Use your brain, use your Bible, get a backbone. They just permanently banned.
Get a backbone. It's funny how he's telling people to get a backbone, yet he's over here on YouTube moaning and groaning and complaining about how he got banned from Twitter. Like, it's so funny. Like, I thought you were more than a man, but then again, you melted down over someone telling you to wear a mask. So maybe you're not.
I'm the first pastor with any sort of a platform that's been banned. So guess what? We're fighting back right now. Within 1 hour.
Oh, he's fighting back. Oh man, he's so not gonna get unbanned. Like, he's not gonna get unbanned from Twitter. Like, I don't see that happening.
Hour of it happening. We've already had our wonderful lawyer for our ministry file, and we have just entered into the class action lawsuit against Twitter and all of these censorship Nazis. We just entered in with...
Here we go again, calling people Nazis. That's like his first line that he goes to whenever something just doesn't work out. Because in the last video, he had Nazi Skippy. Then he said bunch of Nazis. Like, he's complaining about getting banned on Twitter, but yet basically based on from a lot of the tweets that we've seen, you have every right to get banned from Twitter. You are a dangerous threat to society. You promote people in closed spaces not wearing any kind of facial protection, not wearing masks. Basically, you know, you're promoting against the vaccine. You're doing anything in your power to promote unsafe manners. And even though, don't get me wrong, the vaccine has been out, COVID is still, it's not as bad. I don't want to say it's as bad as it was last year, but then that again, that's putting it lightly. COVID's still rather dangerous. There's still people who are fighting COVID. So he's just being a piece of shit, like he always is.
Candace Owens and Donald Trump and others. Can you believe it? They banned a pastor. They banned a pastor.
He's so not understanding it. It's laughable, but it's also sad. He's not understanding why he got banned. You didn't get banned because you're a pastor. Quite far from the fact you're a pastor. You got banned because you were probably the most controversial and probably one of the more dangerous pastors to a congregation there is. It's not that complicated.
With a verified public blue checkmark platform on Twitter because I'm a danger. Oh no, it's because
you are a danger. You are a danger. You are a danger. Like, let's be honest, dude. You literally, like, this is going from the same guy who deep down enjoyed January 6th. Like, he may have came off like he cried or was sad about it, but deep down he enjoyed it because he's all about that violence. He's all about just chaos. He's all about that.
They just want to be where they censor us. We're over the target. We're dropping bombs, gospel bombs.
No, again, you don't understand it. You promote so much misinformation on your Twitter, on your public platforms. You are dangerous to society. It's nothing else to it. There's really nothing else to it. You promote so much misinformation about COVID. You are a danger and a threat to society. Of course. Twitter is not just going to take a look at it and then be like, oh, this is a problem. You broke Twitter's guidelines about certain stuff, like with this misinformation. You've broken Twitter's guidelines about stuff. So I think Twitter banning you is actually pretty fair. I'm surprised YouTube and Facebook haven't banned you yet, but that'll be on the way soon. That'll be on the way soon.
Bombs, political bombs, biblical bombs. They don't like what we're saying. I was just permanently deleted on Twitter. My account's not even there anymore. It's unbelievably ridiculous. So yeah, we're going to sue them. We're fighting back. We're jumping into the lawsuit because.
Oh God. Yeah, it's not going to work. Court isn't. Court isn't the principal's office in school. You can't just go there and complain just because something doesn't go your way and expect a big lump sum of payday. That's not how it works.
This is America, ladies and gentlemen. When are you going to wake up? When are you going to get your head out of the sand and recognize that they're trying to take away every right that we have? And the problem is we keep complying. Stop with all the compliance nonsense. It's unbelievably asinine at this point. They just permanently deleted.
Oh man. Oh my God, this guy is such a fucking shithead. This guy is such. Oh my God, he's such an idiot. Like his brain is so filled with air. I guarantee you could just poke a needle like right in that like empty spot right there, and it would just pop. Like, oh my God, he is so full of nonsense.
My Twitter account. Now I want you to go to Telegram. It's at Pastor Locke. It's verified. I want you to go to Getter. It's at Pastor Locke. It's verified. I want you to go to Instagram. It's at Pastor Locke. It's verified. For now, thank God I'm still on, Facebook and YouTube. But I'm telling you,
For now,
it's unbelievable what they are doing. The conservative Christian censorship is ridiculous. If you don't think persecution is here, you are not paying attention. It is unbelievable what we're willing to not stand up against. Oh my goodness, if we say something, they're going to ban us as well. Let them ban us all. We will all.
Oh, of course, because if anything, COVID has already been misinterpreted and been downplayed enough as was already. There are already people who don't believe that this isn't something that people should have a genuine worry about. They shouldn't like stop their lives to no matter at the end of it, but it's something that people I think should generally have a concern over. But this guy just doesn't get it. And so many of the people that he preaches to, we're going to put that lightly, doesn't get it. They don't get it.
All stand up and sue them. First pastor to be banned on Twitter with a verified platform.
Oh my God. He just doesn't get it. And he just doesn't get it. Like, he doesn't understand. It's not because you're a pastor that you got banned from Twitter. Far from it. It's not because you're a pastor. It's because you're a threat to society.
For simply stating what I believe to be true, what I know to be true in so many.
But there's a difference between what you believe is true and what actually is true. Because in a great context, saying what you believe is true most times can lead to an opinion. Not to say that what you believe is true actually isn't true, but you're saying what you believe is true. What you believe is true. Let's remember that, guys. What we believe is true.
Cases. So we just entered into the class action lawsuit with Trump and the rest of them. We're going to sue their pants off. I don't care. We'll use the judicial system, what little of it there is left that's not corrupt, to push back and say enough's enough. Enough's enough.
Well, yeah, you guys are going after the corrupt judicial system. But yeah, you guys are trying to promote a corrupt judicial system as is. So whatever.
It's not about getting my Twitter platform back. It's about
yes, it is.
The fact they're coming after us. They're doing everything they can to silence our voices.
Nobody is trying to silence you. They're trying to stop this misinformation that you keep spreading to people. They're trying to, if they can try to do anything that they can to prevent you from killing more people that you already have in your church, you scumbag, then they will do that. It's not that complicated.
They do not want the message that we preach. They do not want
because you preach the most unethical message that there could be. The fact that violence is the answer to everything is not the way you go about it.
The stand that we stand up and propagate. They don't. And yet Christians are like, well, Romans chapter 13, you don't want to punch back. Oh yeah, you got the wrong one. You got the wrong one. Yes, we're going to punch back. This is ridiculous. YouTube's next.
Oh my God. This is our pastor, ladies and gentlemen, promoting to punch back, promoting violence. This is what this guy is all about. He's about the violence. He's about the chaos. He's about the extreme manner to any means necessary. He's about promoting violence. And you just heard it. He's all about punching people back if someone punches him. He's all about all these other things that just don't add up to a productive society. This is not how the way you go about certain things.
Facebook's next. They've already demonetized me in every way possible.
Because you shouldn't be monetized. You have a church that should very much financially substantiate you. You travel like nobody's business. You travel like every day. It's like every day you're in a different state preaching. So you don't need that money.
All of these different platforms. I mean, look what they did to Parler when they took down the president of the United States, back in January. Look what they did to that. I'm telling you, they're coming for us. So we're trying to build a new app on the back end so that we can live stream. Telegram now offers live streaming. We're on Cloud Hub. We're trying to build that out and figure all of that out. Also at Pastor Locke. There's a lot to figure out, but it just happened a few moments ago. So we've entered into the class action lawsuit. We're going to sue their pants off. This is ridiculous. Shame on you, Twitter. Shame on you. You ban a pastor. You ban a sitting president. You ban other.
Now, Trump got banned for many different reasons. You got banned for many different reasons other than the fact that you're a pastor. Like, most of this video, it's been, oh, I'm a pastor. You banned a pastor from Twitter. It's not because you're a pastor. There's something other. There's something that's underneath the circumstances that's further longing this.
Other conservative voices. You ban Christians, but you let the Taliban terrorists stay on your platform and keep saying all the wicked, evil nonsense that they need to say. It shows who you really are. You showed your true colors. There is no doubt about that. You've been showing them for a while, but you've really shown them today. This is ridiculous. So share this video, put it out there. We ought to.
What does the Taliban have to do with any of this? The Taliban has literally nothing to do with this. To my knowledge, the Taliban hasn't been to your church. The Taliban hasn't given you any death threats. The Taliban hasn't done anything to you. What does the Taliban have to do with any of this? The Taliban has nothing to do with you getting banned from Twitter, you stupid idiots.
I'll be unbelievably angry at what we are seeing in the United States. Listen, we're trying to save this nation for the next generation. Okay, I'm trying to preach my.
No, you're after this generation. No, you're after your own generation and your own beliefs.
Out all over the world. I was at our place on Sunday. I was in North Carolina last night. I'm in West Virginia tonight. Back at our place on Sunday or on Wednesday.
See,
Bedford, Indiana on Friday. Fort Lauderdale, Florida on Saturday. Back at our church again, and then round and round and round, state after state, city after city, place after place, church after church, political rally after political rally. You know why? Not because I want to be away from my family, but because we have a.
This is what you get when you combine religion and politics. I always say religion and politics should never go together because, first of all, those two things are already sensitive as they are. But then, second of all, you get these power-driven people like this lovable face right here that take it to a whole nother level. Now, I'm not saying that you have a right to be in that you should not. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be informed with political stuff going on, and if the church gives you that stuff, I'm not saying that that's not okay. I'm saying promoting your own beliefs on to other people in this kind of way, I believe is wrong. I think that there's something that's morally wrong with this. There's more things that go on beyond the surface of this.
Nation to save, then people need to wake up and recognize the fact that these are the days that we must stand. These are the days that we must boldly speak, put our neck on the line. I don't care about Nancy Pelosi's stupid hit list from January the 6th. Okay, they've harassed me over that nonstop, and I'm not giving in. We're not closing our church. We're not slowing our roll. We'll find every social media outlet we possibly can. We'll get on every mainstream media that we possibly can and beat the drum of the gospel of Jesus Christ and let these Nazis and leftists know that we are not bowing down to the.
Here we go again, calling people Nazis.
They're Democrat nonsense. We're not complying with it anymore. So as I say all the time, people say I need a shirt that says you got the wrong one. Well, you got the wrong one, baby. There's no doubt about that. So Twitter, you have now completely banned us, not just censored, banned us. So now we've entered into the lawsuit. We're going to sue back. We're going to push back. Okay, we'll let the money do the talking, since that seems to be all that you're worried about at this.
Oh, okay. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck if you're going to let the money do the talking. Good luck.
Point. But Christians, wake up. It's time to pray. It's time to preach. It's time to prophesy. It's time to fast. It's time to go to church. It's time to stand up and say enough's enough. Okay, if your church is still closed, tell your cowardly pastor you're going somewhere else. I've said it 1,000.
Oh, okay. That's like the main belief of this guy is he likes to call other pastors cowards, which is already ungodly in its own way. But he loves to call people, he likes to call other pastors ungodly and cowards because they're not opening their church back up. When, keep in mind, even though people are getting vaccinated and there seems to be times where progress is starting to be made in certain regards, COVID is still very much a dangerous factor. And for him to just downplay it like this proves how much of a piece of shit he is.
1,000 times, I'll say it 1,000 more. I'm not apologizing for the truth of the gospel. I'm not apologizing for being too abrasive, okay? The days of diplomacy are well over. It's time to fight. It's time to stand up and say enough.
Exactly. He just wants violence. He wants violence.
Is enough. We're going to push back. And so, Twitter, you've done your dead level best. Now we're going to stand up. We're going to push back. And we're going to say, to God be the glory. Great things he hath done. Greater is he that is in us than he that is in the world. We're not going to stop. We're not going to give in. We're not going to be silenced. We're not going to roll over. We're not going away. We're not going to live in a cave. That's the end of it. I have no idea what that noise was behind me, but praise be to God. We're not going to stop. Did you hear me? I'll say it again. We're not going to stop.
Okay, that should, all right. That should be it. This guy, he's so thin-skinned. He's so thin-skinned. It's amazing. It's amazing how thin-skinned he is. I've never seen someone get that upset over getting banned on Twitter. Do we need to put a let me know in the comments if we need to put a diaper on this man and give him some baby powder. But he's such a piece of shit. I'm at a loss for words. Oh man, that should do it for this video. If you enjoyed it, like it, comment on it, join the channel, subscribe to it. Check out the Dunkin' Donuts video. That video is still like such a classic. And yeah, we'll see you next time.